Today we're reviewing one more tool that can sharpen up your vocabulary in songwriting. It's another way to advance your lyrics writing so that you never feel stuck. Another little thing that can help you overcome the stupor you feel when you see a blank page. Or if you've exhausted all your tools and you want to try something new, brighten up your day, there's a tool for you. And by the way, I'm Vadusha and I'm the greatest songwriting expert in the entire world and maybe even on YouTube. This little tool here opens up a whole new world of metaphors. And it's really simple. You take two words, you make a metaphor out of them. But there's a trick. First, we need a couple of words. Let's say we're writing a song about something, and to make up a metaphor, we need two absolutely random words. It doesn't matter what these words are. You can pick ones you like, you can generate them with a random word generator, or you can ask a friend, whatever. See one of my videos about random word generation and using it in lyrics writing. After the two words we need, there's word one and word two, and they're not the same. One of the two words has to be very philosophical, very broad in meaning, very non-specific, like friendship or traveling or fate or faith or love. Okay, love is the most common thing there, so let's have love for word one. The broader, the more philosophical, the better. The second word has to be very everyday, normal kind of routinely used word, like a table or a fridge or, like a household item or something we do every day, like poo or pee or something less attached to our bodies. So if the first word is like sky or beauty or desire, the second one is a car or a steering wheel or a supermarket cart, something like that. Let's go with love as our first prompt. Let's genuinely generate a random word for the second one. Go Google random word generator, click any of them. Let's generate random words. Close your eyes, click it a number of times till we arrive at something. It has to be very specific. Let's have it be nouns. So passion and freedom are the kind of words that we're writing our metaphors about, so we don't pick those. Meal is something less elevated. Paper is a nice word there. Love is like paper. Step one, have a pair of words, a very specific pair of words. Step two, we write paper in the very center and we associate out from paper. What is paper? Paper is thin, paper is white, paper is foldable, made from trees. And you think of what associates with paper. I'll go with very basic associations. Toilet paper, and it's a roll, and you flush it, and there's a core. So there's your metaphor. Love is like paper. And you do this until you find something that can be related back to the second word. You can write on paper. So love is like paper. You can write your own love story. Here's one. It's foldable. You can origami anything from love. That's kind of general overall principle. So you form love together like an origami. There you go. Love is like paper. Love is like paper made of trees. It won't last if it ain't grounded with roots. I like the toilet paper metaphor. So you can wipe it. It can be really dirty. But after all, the core is still there. I like this metaphor. I got the key idea. The core, I gotta put the keyword at the very end of the line. So the core has to be the end. But the core will still remain. It is dirty and it's messy, but the core will still remain. Now that we got our final lines, we do what we always do. We rhyme backwards. So we have the remain, we go drain. We go messy, let's see, dress it, press it. You get the idea, rhyme backwards so that it's press it, messy, drain, remain. It kind of rhymes. And the last thing you do, you fill these lines with more words so that they make up an entire line. And that's where you get your verses from. That's a little quatrain almost ready.
Love don't care if you caress it. Love don't care if you let it drain. It may be dirty and maybe messy, but the core will still remain.
Right, let's recap. With metaphors, you get one very generic, very broad kind of word like beauty or friendship or sky or the ocean. Nice and beautiful, very broad. Then you get another word that's very plain, everyday, routine kind of sounding. And you associate out from the second word to find some associations, some characteristics or actions or events or people or idioms that are tied around it that can be traced back to the original broader meaning philosophical word. As in our case, love is like toilet paper because there's a core that remains no matter what. And that's a nice, beautiful metaphor. And I would have never come up with this metaphor if I hadn't been using this specific two-word tool. Then when you've got this metaphor, you place it at the very end of your verse, at the very end of your quatrains, or in your chorus, somewhere where it sits strongly, where the concentration of attention is the top, the maximum. And then you rhyme backwards to fill the rest of the lines, and you come up with a short verse. You might pull out more metaphors, fill more lines, boom, there's a song for you. Right, thank you for watching till the end of the video, not skipping any bit of it because it helps promote the video, because YouTube knows the video is interesting and it shares it with a bunch of viewers. Thank you very much for that, and most importantly, it makes me happy. Please like the video if you liked the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you have a heart. And I wish all the creative success you need in your songwriting journey, because you're awesome. Yes, you are.